If you want to sell it right, you gotta have the right price. If you want to sell it right, you gotta have the right price. And you gotta call my friend Tonya Harbin. Tonya Harbin of Tonya Harbin Real Estate, brokered by Rio. Good morning, Tonya!
I mean, that was a great song.
Yes. If you want to sell it right, you gotta have the right price. And you get them started with the right price and doing the right thing from the very beginning. How is that, Tonya? How do you do that?
Magic.
Yeah, okay. So your magic, I gotta know, because for the longest of time, every time I see one of your homes, it's immaculate. Doesn't have junk. I'm gonna use the word junk sitting around.
That's because I cleaned it.
Yes, you did. And see, Tonya is amazing. She will
I just have answers for everything today.
I love it when you showed up with the
true.
black apron on and the gloves on and the big muckaluck boots, and you were like, I'm here to clean out your house. We're gonna sell it. And you did.
That's right.
Okay, you actually have a team. Do you have a team that walks in there to look at it and say, all right, we got to get this out, this out, this out, this out. It's going to be huge.
That's usually me.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Or whoever's going to look at the property, we'll let you know what you need to move, what you need to do just to get it on the market.
What if I don't have time to do that? I work all the time. I'm putting in minimum 14 to 16 hours a day. Tonya, I need Tonya Harbin's help.
I mean, just depending on what you're needing, we also have people that can come and help you.
I know that you can help us move because you have a magnificent truck.
I thought you were going to say that I'd worked out so much that I could move all the stuff.
Yeah, you do. And I know that you're doing the high karate classes there at the office. Aren't you guys doing that?
Jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, that's
How do you say it?
Jiu-jitsu.
That's what Zach does.
Does he really? Has he taught anything to y'all?
No.
Keeps it a secret, isn't he?
Mm-hmm, he does.
So how many do you have on your sales team now?
Maybe 12 agents.
All right, 12 agents. And you and Zach are the sellers, right?
We have a lot of agents on our team that do both. So they'll work with buyers or they list homes.
All right. Tonya Harbin Real Estate, brokered by Real, has been doing it for over 10 years that I know of. And here's the cool part about it is that you have been ranked in the top 1% of real estate agents in America, and in West Texas, you've been ranked as one of the, if not the top agent. What does that mean to you? And what does that mean to me, the homeowner that wants to be a home seller? You're number one. You're the best of the best. I mean, what's going to happen to me? Because I want you. I don't want another real estate agent. I know what you're all about.
But everybody on our team is great. In fact, most of them are way better than me because we've trained them all.
And see, that's me just saying I want Tonya. I'm not saying just you, Tonya, but your entire team.
Oh.
How many people are on your team now? And we're talking the Calebs, the Amandas, the Zachaboskis, or somebody that who is on your team?
Well, we probably have 16 total, including Caleb and Amanda and Stacy and Ruger's mom, Chloe.
Oh wow. I like
Ruger is our office dog.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
The office dog. And the office dog helps sell too, right?
He does.
He calms everybody's nerves.
Yes.
So how does the new offices, you've been in it for what, about a year and a half now?
Probably 2 or 3 years.
All right. So what's it like?
Time's just flying by, Rudy.
I thought it was just a year and a half.
Yeah.
So what's the next event you have coming up?
We'll be doing the water park sometime in June.
Can I come out there and broadcast live? Please, please, please.
Yes, you can come out there and get in the lazy river.
I can, I don't know about that. I get in the pool and the water level goes up and splashes out and it overfills it. All right, speaking of which, that is something of physics that somebody here knows a little bit about, because he knows when the ground shifts that we may have foundations cracking, bricks moving, windows separating, and oh no, I gotta fix all that before I sell it. It's none other than the Top Gun inspector of all inspectors, the man with the plan, the man that can, the best, better than the rest. David Renner in the house on the mic, busting a move, kicking it live.
Hey, thanks for having me, Rudy.
There you go. So you get an introduction like nobody else.
Man.
Because you do. Help us. And I know that Tonya stays real busy. Tanya's always going. And then I listen to you two talk on the phone, and it's da-da-da-da-da-da, what, da-da-da-da-da, boom, yeah, boom, we're off and running again. So, I mean, you have to check. Do you have a folder, a book, a binder that you do all the checking off of everything that's, I mean, check this, check that, check this when you're doing an inspection?
Well, software, yes. Yeah, the computer software helps tremendously.
All right, so you have a laptop
Certainly
that
not
does
my
it
brain. I'm kidding.
You let the laptop do it all. So when you start with the laptop, what is the does it guide you through it and goes, all right, sit out here in the street? Do you ever just park your car and look at the house before you just look at the whole property, go, okay, this gonna be my project today. All right, Tonya, what you got me?
Well, some days you know you're going to be there a little bit longer than others, for sure. But the process is, I've been doing it long enough, 12, 13 something years, I think. And the process, I keep it the same. So I always know what I'm doing. Just look at the outside first and just kind of go around the house in a particular order, and that's how I do it.
All right, you said something about I have to be at some for longer than others.
Yeah.
What is the longest you've ever spent at a house here in West Texas? Where you had, you've got one. Look at those guys.
Yeah. And
don't say where it's at, but.
No. Some of them are a lot bigger than others, obviously. I mean, probably 6 hours, maybe more. I don't know. At one house.
Have you ever spent the night at one house continuing?
No, I haven't spent the night. Did the 4.6s one year, that ranch.
Yeah.
That was cool, yeah.
You did the 4.6s?
Me and another guy, yeah, we did.
Wow. Did you find any, imperfections that needed to be fixed?
Oh, sure, I probably saw him.
Did you ask Taylor Sheridan to be on one of his movies?
No, I didn't do that. I didn't see him that day, unfortunately. But if you ever go, just off the subject, that is such a cool place.
Is it really?
It really is.
What was the coolest thing that sticks out in your brain right now?
One thing I remember, just because I do some of this on the side, or used to do a lot of it on the side, is woodworking. And then I swear they had a table as big as this studio.
Wow.
It was a treat. You just cut that sucker down and cut it in half, and then it's a big old slab of wood. It's unbelievable.
So were you doing the inspection for Taylor Sheridan to buy it?
Mm-hmm.
So why did he not call us, Rudy?
Yes, we could have been there.
That is so rude.
We could have been singing David Renner. In your background, we would have just been back there singing, and everybody going, yes, I'm David Renner.
It's been a few years.
And then here's the next question is, how did Taylor Sheridan call you? Are y'all like buddies?
I don't think we ever spoke. Maybe would hit him up for a role or something. I'm kidding.
So was it the seller? And this is what, because it's Tonya Harbin Real Estate, brokered by Real. Here we go. So was it the seller that called you to do the inspection, or was it the buyer?
It might have been him or one of his people, or one of the agents, I guess, probably.
I mean, if I had done that inspection, I would know who called me. Yeah. I would have told everybody too.
Yeah, it wasn't him. So.
But you got a seller side and a home buyer side, so you had to do it for one or the other.
Yeah.
Does it make a difference when you're doing it for the seller or the buyer?
No. Still the same inspection.
Really? So you're not going to dig in a little deeper because, all right, I'm going to make sure that this seller is not, because I'm working for the buyer.
No.
You get what I'm saying?
No, I do. No, I get it because all inspectors in the state are licensed by the state. In Texas anyhow, we're all licensed by the state. So we have standards that we have to follow. So it really doesn't matter if it's buyer or seller. Standard's the standard.
I am gonna say, we talked about this. So I'll say I have my house on the market, and in some ways it makes me think, I should go ahead and get a home inspection just because of the anxiety that it causes thinking, okay, well, when somebody writes a contract, like, what are they going to find? Because I go to houses all the time and they're like, well, whenever they have the inspection, they're not going to find anything. And of course y'all find stuff because that's what your job is. And so, can you come to my house tomorrow? Just kidding.
Yeah, we'll put it on the schedule.
So you've spent some time at some houses.
Yeah.
What is the one thing that you saw at a house that you kind of went, this is the most incredibly freaking awesome thing I've ever seen? And then what's one of these, oh, why did they waste their time? So bowling alley is in a house?
I have not seen that. Seen some elevators a few times. Basements in Abilene, believe it or not, there is some.
Really?
Not many. There's not many.
Any really cool basements, or are they just big concrete square down there?
They're not like you would typically think of a basement back east. You know, it's all finished out. They're not really like that.
I lived in Utah, and in Kansas and Topeka and all that.
Where
we
it
had
gets really
basements.
cold. Yeah, it's another whole house down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really like that.
You got the little windows looking at the dirt, and then the sunlight comes
You
in.
ever driven? You asked me about a cool house. I haven't inspected it. Oh, I inspected one that was underground.
Really?
Yeah, there's one.
An underground house around here?
Outside Abilene, there is. And there's a couple igloo houses in Sweetwater. I don't know if you've ever seen them. They look like a.
It's like not the dome homes, is
dome. Yeah, a dome igloo. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So the underground house. You have got to be kidding me, because you are the inspector of all inspectors, and you're welcome very much. It's not about that, but it's about, it really is, because you check the concrete foundation. Tonya makes sure that before she sells a house or lets a house be sold, that it's going to be pristine.
Yeah, this one, you know, just had a little area like in front of the house, and that's all you saw. The door you walked in, and a couple,
now you're not checking
windows and
the floors, you're checking the walls.
Because
they're concrete.
Look for moisture intrusion, things like that. Yep.
Break
out the tools and
moisture
see what you
intrusion.
See, yeah.
Tonya, how do you spell that? Intrusion. Moisture intrusion.
Google.
All right, yeah. Hey, Chat GPT, I need your help. All right, so in all sincerity, because now you're looking at something different. So obviously you're doing these kind of inspections. You've got to be the inspector of all inspectors out there, because you're actually checking these places out.
Right. So obviously things are a little bit different.
What's the best?
But you still have walls, and still have doors, and a few windows, and a roof, and all the things. It's just this house has dirt all around it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't have to have an air conditioner, did it?
It did.
It did?
Some, I believe. It's been a lot of years since I looked at that, but yeah.
Wow.
You certainly didn't have to work terribly hard like our normal houses.
All right, so talk about normal houses. What are some of the tricks that people do to try to hide things from you? And I know that you're coming and, ooh, I got a crack over here on the brick over here.
You know, put furniture and chairs, or stack a bunch of wood outside the house, or, you know,
Really?
Sure.
Yeah, what about the cracked brick? You know how it goes down? It does the zigzag till it gets, and it goes up about 2 or 3 feet, but you ever seen somebody go in there and fill them full of, what would you fill it full of?
Caulking or something.
Yeah, caulking.
Yeah.
Compound.
Yeah.
Is that what you do? Are you supposed to do that? Or?
Mortar would be better.
Mortar would be better, all right. And that would maybe stop the, what did he say? Moisture intrusion?
Yes.
Yeah. It'll slow it down, yeah.
Yeah, Tanya's on her phone looking that up. Moisture intrusion.
I got through a few big words for you.
Yeah, thank you. I think he brought that to just kind of stump us, but I think moisture intrusion is more like a mother-in-law, right?
I thought of it that way. I'm not going to go there either.
All right, we're going to leave that alone. Tanya's just smiling. This is Tonya Harbin, real estate brokered by Real, the #1 real estate agent in all of the big country, and we love Tonya Harbin. We also have David Renner of Renner Inspection Services. You can see him, rennerinspection.com. All one word, 2 N's on Renner, right?
Correct.
rennerinspection.com or 325-829-0146. If you're going to sell a house, or if you're going to buy a house, you want it inspected. Don't make the mistakes that one broadcaster that I know made, one of the biggest faux pas in his life. And I don't think he'll ever do that again. As a matter of fact, I know he will never do it again, because I called him a name one day. I saw him early in the morning. I went, "You tupid." I called him tupid. I used some other words, and I won't ever do it again. I did buy a house without an inspection. First of all, I did not learn until we had been living in that house for 3 months that we had no sewer out there, when we had foul smelling water and was standing about 3 inches deep in the backyard, because I had learned what a septic tank is.
Yeah.
It's almost like water intrusion from the ground. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And also I found out that there were some issues with the roofing, that they had done a little bit of their own, so I had to call a professional roofer to come out and fix all this. And then I called Stark Construction, and Mr. Bill Stark came out and he put in the plumbing for me, so I got to give him shout outs, because I did not do an inspection. That's why I'm sharing this. And if you're a homeowner out there, don't make that mistake, please. Call Tonya Harbin Real Estate. Have Tonya reach out to David and say, together as a team, they will work to get you in the right place. Right, Tonya?
That's right.
All right. David, what are some of the biggest violations people do to their homes? I'm not saying to others, but just things that we do to our homes that we could be stopping it. I know one that is in the outside of the house, in the upper area of the house, that I should have been putting up years ago, because you always tell me about how to make the water go away. You know, channel the water away from your house.
Yeah. I mean, gutters are always good, but
Do you see a lot of homes without gutters?
oh yeah, probably the majority.
Really?
For sure, the majority do not have gutters.
And are they a good thing to have? I mean, you're
Oh, yeah.
the inspector.
Yeah,
You tell us.
I would never say no. I mean, for sure, it's good. Depending on the house, you know, maybe it's been there a long time. Maybe it's a 60, 70-year-old house with no gutters, but things are performing. It's okay, right? But certainly gutters are better. The other thing I like to always tell you is to make sure you have functional smoke alarms and carbon monoxide detectors.
All right, so
Always tell people that.
even if you don't have gas, natural gas?
Correct. Even if you don't have natural gas, but you may have it attached to garage or a wood-burning fireplace,
Yeah, I have that.
have a carbon monoxide detector.
Really? Where would you put it?
Yes.
In the same room with the...
Vicinity of the bedrooms.
Okay.
So the theory is, if a carbon monoxide's in the house, you're in your bedroom, it's gonna, as the carbon monoxide starts filling up the house, it'll go off and wake you up.
All right. I've recently had one of
And they're
these small...
cheap. They're cheap insurance.
Yeah, but I don't like to buy the cheap ones. I like to buy the
Well,
ones...
I mean, you know, $35 or something is.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot cheaper
It's super cheap than
$450,000, $500,000.
a casket or something.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Wow, Tonya! You're listening to the Tonya Harbin Real Estate Hour, brokered by Real, where you learn about buying and selling your home. And do you have funeral insurance? Okay.
But
No, carbon monoxide detector, he's saying, is cheaper than a casket.
Yeah, it is. I get it. And you're scaring me. Because not too long ago, we started the fireplace. And I'm going to say we started the fireplace. And then I hear from the bedroom, I go running down the hallway, and it's over there. And only to see my wife go, bam, and open up the flue.
yeah.
But that was during the winter. So, yeah.
And test them monthly. I'm just telling you things we should do. I don't even do it, but I should.
Really?
Test them monthly, yeah. Push the button on it, make sure it makes some noise, and change the batteries.
My wife got us on a plan, and
Yeah.
I'm going to share this with you. If you, and because do you have batteries at home for them at all times? Do you keep spare
Nope.
batteries? No, we don't.
Nope.
But my wife got us on because we've got air conditioning filters, and I was told you don't have to change these for 6 months because they're the big 4-inch
Right.
thick ones, and so my wife got us on a plan where we get a new filter once a month. So even though it's the 6-month filter, we change them once a month. She'll say the filters are here, and she puts them in the hallway where you got to go scooch over. So I get tired of scooching, so I drop the ladder, climb up into the attic, change out the air conditioning filters, and spray it on. And then with that, she puts right where the dinner table is, she puts the box of batteries, because they'll send you batteries as
Yes.
well.
Perfect.
All you have to do is tell them what size of batteries you need. It comes in once a month. So I walk around the house with this ladder, this little itty bitty step ladder. I reach up there and I start pulling down the, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
And they come in and they work perfect.
Because if not, you know we're going to be changing a battery or getting up in the middle of the night because it's starting to going off and wake you up, and you're going to take it and chunk it out the door, and you're not going to put it back on the wall for months.
Yeah,
and that's what we do.
I have a teeny tiny little what's it called, fire extinguisher.
Right.
One of the little ones, a little can about like this, about yay tall.
Yeah.
And I take it, I have it in the bedroom, so it's right there on my side of the bed. So when I heard it going, I grabbed it and I go running. Honey, where are you? You know, I'm going, oh, our house is on fire. She goes, now I forgot to open the stupid flue.
Yeah.
Bang! I was like, oh, we had to open the doors. And it smelled like a mesquite barbecue joint in there for about a week. All right, so you're saying that's one of the things we need to check on a regular basis?
For sure.
So is that like, you know, does that go on the report that we haven't kept up with them, and I've still got
And I'm going to test them.
fire alarm? You remember the old fancy fire alarms that they were kind of gold and you had to wind them up?
Yes, I do.
I have those.
I was a brand new, let me tell you this story, as a brand new inspector, I'm like, oh, this is weird, and I push it or pull it, whatever it did, and the thing makes a noise, and it is super loud, and it does not stop.
Until it unwinds.
I'm like, oh my God. So I took it off the ceiling and I put it outside. It was so loud and obnoxious. It probably 20 minutes or 30 minutes it went. Like, oh my gosh,
Ling, ling, ling,
what do
ling,
I
ling,
do?
ling, ling, ling.
So I had to learn how to rewind it back and put it all back together and put it back up. But yes, so
You peel
those
the little-
maybe you don't need to be checking.
Yeah, I actually have them now,
Those are not smoke detectors.
Those are fire alarms.
alarms. Yes.
and that's when the temperature in the room
too
gets
hot.
above, and it's true, if it gets above 100 degrees in the room, it goes off.
Yeah.
It does not need electricity. All right. Other areas of interest that I've noticed, because, all right, we've had a lot of rain. So that's moisturing up our dirt and making it swell.
Sure.
I'm kind of proud. I got dirt and water swelling in my yard.
Nice
But
green
now-
grass. Yeah.
Yeah, but a few days ago, guess what? And what was it? A couple of weeks ago, Tonya, we had nothing but hot weather, and now the dirt's doing this, and I'm hearing. That means something's cracking, right?
Means the ground is drying and shifting, possibly, and so we build a house on the ground, so that's what happens to our house.
All right.
It moves.
We have cracks in the foundation. Are some of them good, bad, or indifferent? And why
Some-
do they do it? Why do some houses never do it?
Luck of the draw, I guess. Or, and you asked me earlier about something that a person can do to help their house. I said smoke alarms, carbon monoxide. You can also water your foundation. Keep some water around your house. Garden hose do it, soaker hose, once or twice a week, whatever. Just keep, and here's key word, keep that soil moisture content consistent.
Okay.
Keep it consistent. So when it rains a lot, it doesn't swell, and then when it dries, it doesn't shrink.
Because we're watering it even after
Because
it's
we
rained.
keep some moisture in it.
Okay. Windows and doors, they're pulling away from the edges of the frames.
Sure.
What causes that?
What we just talked about, that foundation movement.
Really? So it is the foundation. It's not the heat of expansion, contraction.
Maybe some, but mainly more so foundation.
One thing that irritates me, and it irritates me. Ooh, Goose fraba. Okay, I'm calmed down. I'm talking about the caulking.
Yeah.
It's shriveling up and pulling away. Why is that? Is that cheap stuff?
Probably. A little
Is there
bit.
a better brand that you would recommend, or David Renner?
I don't know if brand much matters, but the quality is certainly. Yeah.
Do you
need a
look
better
for
quality.
something? Moisture, hot,
No.
cold weather, caulking?
When we inspect a brand new house, oftentimes I tell them, look, looks great now, but in a year, don't be surprised if you see some cracks. Don't. I mean, this doesn't necessarily mean it's even foundation. A lot of it is the building material, the wood, the 2x4s, the lumber, all the things, all the trim, it's just drying and acclimating to your house. So it's going to shrink.
Okay.
And so recaulk it, and then paint it, and generally you should be good 10, 15 years or better.
Yeah, because I recall the house that I built in Lytle, and I'll never forget, I was livid. I called the contractor up and the realtor, and I went, "You guys get over here. You ought to see these garage doors about to fall off." Because they pulled away from the concrete, and there was gaps in there. And I was seeing little bugs crawling in and out, because I saw a bunch of bugs inside my garage, and it was a 2-car garage. And I was like, "Why is it doing this?" He goes, "It's always gonna happen. We gotta recaulk, don't worry." They came and fixed it. And then what he ended up doing, before he caulked it, he went in there and put quarter round, I guess it's called. And then he put some of that, painted it, and he said,
Sure.
"That'll cut down on a lot of that." So it was a lot easier. And I learned it, but then I now have a friend by the name of David Renner. He has this company called Renner Inspection Services, and he kind of tells me what we need to find out. Rest of the house, toilets, sinks, bathrooms, kitchens, and what about the faucets in the front of the house, the side of the house, and the back of the house? You know which ones I'm talking about? Ones that you walk up and go, "Why is there water underneath? It hasn't rained. It's dry out here, but there's moisture underneath the..."
For sure.
Is that normal?
No.
Okay.
Unless you turn it on, you don't need water somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So check the plumbing as well, inside, outside.
Yeah. What usually happens when you turn on a garden hose, you get sprayed too, It's just part of it.
Yeah. I do not like it, and I will recommend that everybody goes out and checks this. If somebody's used a garden hose and you have one of those sprayer handles on it, make sure that somebody turned the water off and didn't do what happened to me. They left the water on because the spray handle shut it off, and they left it on. So it was on, but it wasn't coming out because of the spray handle. But eventually, the hose and the spray handle gave way, and it was about a week later that I'm like, "Why is the backyard flooding? Did I turn off the water? No!"
Oh my gosh.
It had popped right there where you screw it into the hose.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's always good to turn that stuff off.
As part of the home inspection, we check water pressure. So to do that, you typically disconnect the garden hose and put on a gauge and measure it. But the type of garden hose, this is a little tidbit, that are aluminum, with aluminum fittings, almost every time you cannot get them off. They become, in essence, welded together to the faucet because of the difference in metal.
Well, you're not supposed to put,
you don't put,
like aluminum with copper, right?
Correct. It corrodes and it basically welds together.
I had that in my house.
So I would say purchase a garden hose that's brass fittings, or if you use a garden hose with aluminum fitting, disconnect it
Well,
when you're done.
I had the clean out that goes up into the roof.
Yes, sir.
The sink in the kitchen. It had copper tubing, and it was going into cast iron pipe.
Yeah.
You can only imagine what happened.
Sure.
We woke up one morning and had 2 inches of water in the kitchen, the living room, the dining room,
You have a lot of
and
water
the breakfast
problems
room.
at your house, don't you, really?
We did. Okay, and you know why, Tonya? How did we start talking about the show? That idiot that did not have his home inspected before he bought it? Yes, I'm pointing to me. If I had 2 hands, I'd have 2 fingers pointing
But you've
at me.
also lived in your house for what, 40 years?
43 years. My
Yeah,
This
son's
is
so
a
things
long
happen.
time, so you've had a lot of things happen because you've been there for a long time. Also.
Well, the septic tank and a couple of the things with the behind the washing machine, that all happened within the first 3 months. First 3 months, and I'm literally, and the roof. That was the other part. So, and I'm having to fix one of those things right now. In the backyard, the patio, the sheetrock just came tumbling down. I did not know, because it's an outdoor thing, that it apparently had been getting the sheetrock wet for years. We found the leak, we fixed it, but now I got to put new sheetrock on the back patio. And so, yeah, I've got contractors out there. So what are you doing this weekend,
Part of
Jay?
it, part of being a homeowner.
David?
so many things to do.
I am
for your house.
fishing, I think. Yeah.
Hey, Tonya, You know anybody I could call to come help me? All right, with that said, we've run out of time. Tonya Harbin, real estate brokered by Real. What are you doing this weekend? I mean, the temperatures are up and down. We got rain, more rain, less rain. Open houses tomorrow, Sunday, do you think?
Yes, we are having open houses this Memorial Day weekend.
All right. Okay, so you are going to have one. Well, Monday is Memorial Day. Are y'all going to be
Right.
open on Monday?
No.
You're not. All right. So enjoy your 3-day weekend, Tonya. But it's not going to be a 3-day weekend, is it? For you, unless you're going to be at an open house.
That's right.
Okay, there you go. Kind of figured that one out. Tonya's going, I ain't saying much. I'm stopping there. Kelly going to be working out there with the lawnmower?
I mean, of course.
Yeah, uh-huh. Well, she's gone on vacation.
That's
All
right.
All right. So, and are you working on your new compound? Has David Renner been out there yet?
Well, actually, whenever we bought it, David had just done the inspection on it, so I just used his inspection that somebody else paid for. Thank you,
Hey,
David.
for you.
Look at that. Is it any different? Because you work with her on a regular basis. I mean, do you dig a little deeper sometimes?
No, it's the same.
All right. Well, there you go. If you need David Renner, you can find him at rennerinspection.com or 829-0146, 325-829-0146. Tonya Harbin Real Estate. You'll find her at tonyaharbin.com. tonyaharbin.com. Push that big pink button to find out what kind of green you're going to make on your house. That is, you can find out what your property is worth right now. So go there, tonyaharbin.com, and you want to find out where you're going to be this weekend. It's Facebook at Tonya Harbin Team, right?
That's right.
Thank you, Tonya.
Thank you.
Thank you, David.
Sir, thank you.
This has been the Tonya Harbin Real Estate Hour, brokered by Real. And oh yeah, I remember. Start packing. You're going to be moving soon. This is KYYW, Abilene, Texas.